Well, hello there, welcome back to another Clash Royale video where today, update time, yes, so the update has been out for quite a while now, and I'm going to talk about, of course, my review of the update. So yeah, let's get into it. Anyways, there's been like a bunch of features in this new update, like a bunch of small features. Um, so there's a lot of like small things to talk about here. But one of the biggest things that they added was, um, one of the big thing they added was star points. So now, what are star points, you may ask? Well, star points are, so once you're level 13, once your crown, your king tower is level 13. There's nobody in this tournament. There can't be nobody in this tournament, right? Once you become level 13, you unlock star points. Now, what star points are is you have to be level 13, and your card has to be max level. All right, and once you have that done, whenever you get that card, whenever you get another card that is max, that turns, instead of having holding extra cards, it turns into star points. Now, with these star points, what you can do is you can trade these star points in to upgrade, further upgrade your cards that are max. And so what I mean by further upgrade, it doesn't upgrade stats. Instead, it upgrades the appearance of the card. So, let's say I have a level 13 knight, and then I want to, I have enough star points to upgrade it. And I can upgrade it, and it gives it new skins. Alright? And these skins are just, just like new looks for the card. So they're golden. When you place them down, there's like a golden animation, and like there's a whole thing to it. And that's super interesting, right? So now they've introduced skins into these games. And skins, you can only get them as a level 13 and with max cards. Hopefully, once I get level 13, it'll be easy to understand. But like that's basically it. I feel like the star points is a really good way for people who have maxed out their collections to further continue their expansion of the game. Because once you unlock all the cards, like what is there to do? Well, now you can try to unlock all the cards, but get them all star pointed up, which is really cool, right? Another thing about the star points is that it's cumulative. So you can upgrade your cards star points once, but there's also cards you can upgrade them multiple times. Which is really cool, right? So yeah, what do I think about star points? Because I'm not over 13 yet. Of course, I don't have star points. But my opinion of the star points is I actually think that they're pretty garbage. No, I hate star points. I really like the system, what they're trying to do here. But the star points, I don't like them. I don't like the skins of the new cards. I don't like the skins. I don't think they look good. And I also think that I think once you have a skin, you can't remove the skin. So if I like have a star point skin on one of my cards, I don't think I can remove it, which I think kind of sucks, right? That being said, though, yeah, I think star points. I just, the concept is good, but the skins themselves I think are unattractive and unappealing. I'll show you what I'm talking about, or what the skin may look like in a replay here. In one of the top replays, because obviously the top players are all using star points, right? Oh, that was easy. There are also these new quests every day, and today's quest was doing 5,000 damage with Baby Dragon, and obviously I accomplished that. But here's some star points. Of course, all the max players are kind of decking their stuff out. Okay, let's see this replay. Oh, a lot of golden stuff. So as you see here, the golden borders are in a card. This is the biggest feature of this update, by the way, are these star points. And they only affect the top players, which, I'm okay with. Because I feel like if you're not maxed out, you shouldn't be worrying about this. But look at that. Look at these cards. The Mega Minion has like yellow armor plate, but it also has like a level 13 on the wording on top, which makes it look like it has piss on it. You know, the Musketeer doesn't look that attractive. It's like yellow, like someone peed on it, bro. Like, I really don't like the art. I mean, when you place it, just this yellow animation, but now your bats is yellow, everything is yellow. It's just so unappealing in my opinion. I don't know, because I don't have star points, and I can't use them. But hopefully there's a way to remove the skins once you select them, because oh my goodness, like these skins are just. The main thing is the words. See, the words are yellow, and I really don't like that. I feel like that's super unattractive. Like the wording, the words being yellow, yeah, just yuck. Um. Anyways, yeah, star points. Again, all the max players have them, not free to play players. Um. But what else is there? So of course they also added a new tournament feature. I'm actually using it right now. Let me show you. So the new tournament feature. Now, if I can get myself out of here. Can I? Okay. So a new tournament system. Completely revamped. Now, when I mean revamped, tournaments are basically gone. So now all tournaments cost 10. So no more rewards. From these private tournaments, no more rewards. However, customizability, huge. So you can have 10 people capacity, you have 1,000 people capacity, and a bunch of in between. Length, you can change the length from a whole day to, 30 minutes. Normal battle, you can do double elixir draft, you can do ramp up, classic decks. There's, so many customization of game modes. Level cap, you can have 13, 12, all that garbage. So like show clans, yes, off. It's huge. Like they changed it so much. Now, it's instead of like a feature where you can like try to be competitive and get cards. Now it's kind of just like a fun feature. If you want to practice a deck, if you want to practice drafts, if you want to practice classic decks, you want to practice a good deck for ramp challenge and sudden death, which I kind of want to do. Is really good, and it costs 10 gems. However, you can always join some for free. Of course, how I join is I just type in a random letter, like I typed in A, and then you see all these people, triple elixir, draft, mirror, you can just, a bunch of triple elixir, a lot of people like triple elixir, but yeah, if I were you, I would not create your own tournament, join another person's tournament, just so, you want to fill up a lot of these tournaments, which need people in them, right? But one huge thing they added was global tournaments. Now, I can't show you global tournaments here, but there would be like a little thing under the quest and crown chest bar, and it will showcase like global tournaments. Now, global tournaments, they encompass everybody in the game of Clash Royale, as long as you're in the level to participate in it. Now, these tournaments, you can participate if you're like a certain level. So, like level 9, for example, is pretty basic introductory. Once you're level 9, a lot of stuff gets unlocked to you. But once you're level 9, you can join the grand tournament, and like they're all over the world, and they kind of work like grand challenges. How you have a certain amount of losses. So in this particular case, you lose 4 times. I can't really show you, sadly, but if you lose 4 times, if you play and you lose 4 times, you lose. I guess I can show a war replay or whatever. I explain these huge tournaments. So the global tournaments, they're huge, and like you have 4 losses, but you cannot, like, there isn't a win gap. The only win gap is when the time runs out. When the tournament ends, that is when the win gap ends. But you can play, and if you go undefeated, if you're like a goddess tier, you can play 0 losses and go all the way to like 100, whatever amount of wins you can achieve during that time frame. Of course, what should I say? Of course, it's not as easy as you think. In these grand tournaments, a lot of people are going to bring their best decks. They're going to bring their best skills. They're going to try super hard. All these sweaty players are going to play. So it's really hard to get 100 wins, especially if you're just an average player. But 4 losses, if you have 4 losses, you're out. So a lot of good players are going to get, like, a pretty decent amount of wins. And when I during this challenge, I watched a lot of the battles. What you can also do is you can watch the people battling, and that's super fun. And the one of the main things I saw was a lot of people actually did amazing. So when I started watching it, there was one guy. I think his name was Ruben, but it was Ruben, but there was an accent on the E, so I'm gonna say Ruben. Freaking Ruben went 39-0. This guy was he or she was like on the top of the leaderboards. They had no losses, which is insane. All right, then I saw this guy climb up to like 69 wins, and this guy at that point lost to a few decks. They were playing out of their mind. All right, they lost to like some bowler deck that absolutely countered them. And then in the end of the grand tournament, there was some guy with like 90 wins. It wasn't Ruben. I think Ruben was second. There was some guy with like 90 wins and like 4 losses, and like that guy, insane. That's like getting, I don't know, but like 90 wins and only 4 losses. That's insane. Like I can't even get 12 wins in a grand challenge. So it's insane. Like these grand tournaments, I love it. Everyone can participate, and one of the positive things about them, there's a few positive things about them, right? It's competitive. It highlights good players. So if you're a good player and you're trying to get noticed, boom, playing these tournaments, get a bunch of wins, rack up a bunch of wins, and bam, you will get noticed. All right, believe me. All right, there were like thousands, 10,000 people watching these games. All right, the first and second place player, if you're playing, you're getting like 10,000 people watching you. All right, it's insane. I love it. It's a way to get noticed, right? And there's also some rewards to it. Now let me talk about the rewards. All right. The rewards are, if you're free to play, you can get a few rewards. They're not going to be as good as like regular challenge rewards, like these challenges. I'll talk about this later. A few challenges rewards, but they're like really good rewards, or not good, I shouldn't say, but they're just free rewards. Free to play good. It's free to play friendly. All right, you're getting these rewards. What else? Yeah, you can see it lost a lot here, but these challenges are super good. I'll show you this game. I was playing the challenge. I'll show you the type later. But you get a little bit of rewards by playing these challenges. Hopefully, I can show one in a video. But you can also pay 500 gems to get all of another word. Again, it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to explain it a little bit later. But like for every win, up to 20 wins, for every win you get a reward. So it might be like 3,000 gems. It could be like a magical chest or a trade token. But if you pay 500, so let's say I got 9 wins. For every win you get, there's a reward that you can buy. That's at the end once you are out of wins, or once you use all your losses. There's amount of things that you can get rewards in the end according to how many you win. So you basically get the same amount of rewards as how many times you win. So let's say I won 10-4. That means I can use 500 gems to get 4 or to get 10 rewards. And of course it increases the amount of times you win. Doing some calculations on these rewards are not worth it unless you get the max amount of wins. So I think the max amount of wins was like 20, and the last reward was a super magical chest. It was a super lightning chest. All right. And I did my calculations, and 500 gems, that's a lot of gems to buy those rewards. And basically, I added up all the gold you get, not the cards, but all the gold you get out of those rewards, and you get somewhere like, I think you get 50,000 gold. Now, 50,000 gold, if you think about it, a grand challenge, if you get 12 wins, you're getting 20,000 gold. And if you get 9 wins, that's 10,000 gold. That means that if you are good at grand challenges, that will achieve you more gold and more cards. More cards too. And you do grand challenges and you get 12 wins. That being said though, the trade-off, of course, is that when you're doing a grand challenge, if you get 12 wins, or if you're getting 20 wins in the that whole global tournament thing, if you're getting 20 wins, your chances of getting 12 wins in a grand challenge, or at least 9 wins, is pretty darn high. So if you're getting 20 wins on the whole global tournament thing, you should be able to achieve 12 wins. So it's really not worth it to get right. If you're that good of a player, it's not worth it to play that. It's not worth to pay 500 gems to buy those rewards. That being said, though, 500 gems for all that reward is basically playing at grand challenges and getting 9 wins every time. That means, let's say you get 20 wins, but you're not good at grand challenges. Let's say you always lose grand challenges at like 3 or 6 wins. Then it might be worth it to buy those rewards. Also, let's say you don't have that much time. You have a job, you have college, you have homework, you have kids, whatever. You don't have time to play Clash Royale, but you get 20 wins. That's only 20. Let's say you got 20 wins and 4 losses. That's 24 battles. If you're playing grand challenges, and let's say you get 9 wins and 3 losses, that's 12 games. Times 5, that's 60 games. 24 games is a lot less than 60 games. So if time matters to you, then buying the rewards in the global tournament is better. Again, it's kind of a bit confusing if I talk about it without showing it, but the rewards are not that great. If I were to get 20 wins in those global tournament challenges, I definitely will pay for the rewards. The reason being is, I'm not really good at grand challenges. But yeah. Oh no, these replays are no longer available. What the heck? But yeah, what else is there to talk about? Grand challenges. Those global challenges are amazing. Also, a lot of new features. One of the new features that I'm going to show here is continue. So now that when they do special challenges, special events, if it's not like a major one, like a 20-win challenge, where like there's a lot of skill involved. If it's just like a casual challenge, you can continue where you left off. So as you see here, I am 11 wins, 3 losses. I can pay 100 gem to reset my losses. However, my wins aren't the same. So I would be starting 11-3. This new system basically encourages players who may have lost and may have been super close to a reward they've gotten. They could reset their losses and then try to get these last rewards. Again, 100 gems for 10,000 gold is pretty worth it. I mean, again, 100 gold, 100 gems, and you're getting 9 wins in the grand challenge. That again, 10,000 gold minus the cards. And if you get all 15, if you get the last award, that's pretty good too. So that's really good. If you're like super close and you think you can get it, or if you really want to unlock the legendary, it might be worth it. Especially you're gonna do this if during new card releases. Now let's talk about the downside. Of course, the most obvious downside, they remove the chest. Of course, removing the chest makes total sense, because if you have the chest, I can just pay 100 gems, lose it, and get that chest, right? Get the same chest, the 11-win chest. So they obviously remove chest, which makes sense to me. But that's a bad thing, because let's say if I'm not gonna enter it again, if I really want, like, let's say this rare token, I got the rare token, I'm done, but I'm not gonna get that chest. That chest is a nice bonus at the end. Sometimes I get legendaries out of them, so they're really nice. But they remove that chest. But here is the main problem with the challenges. I feel this change is super smart on Supercell. It's kind of like psychological change. Alright, you're manipulating people into paying gems to continue challenge. Because let's say I lose, and let's say it's a 12-win challenge, and I lose 11-3, and I can win one more battle. At that point, because I just lost, I might be tilted, and I think if I'm not thinking, I just put in 100 gems and think that I can win it, and then sometimes I just don't win it. So as you see here, I'm going to use myself as an example. I went 10-3. Alright, on my first time, I went 10-3. I was using a deck that I was super comfortable with. The reason why I lost, well, I lost the first game because I queued in with the wrong deck here. As you see, I was using the Prince Lava Hound deck. I queued in with a Lava Hound Balloon deck and I lost. I mean, let's be honest here, I would have lost if I played the other deck anyways. But, who knows, I would have won. And then I kept playing and then I lost. At this point, I'll be honest, I was kind of tilted. I was 1 win away from a rare token, which I really want because 10 wins, 11 wins you get a rare token, which I really want for donating for Hog Riders, right? Not only that, but I'm 100 Hog Riders away, and if you look, I only need 100 more Hog Riders, so there's my 2 trade tokens to trade right there. No one's trading me them, but at least I have basically all the Hog Riders I need to max it out. So, because I'm tilted, because I need the last rare token, I use 100 gems. That being said though, if you look, I lost. I won once I got that 100 gem. So this was the end of the first challenge. I lost 2 games in a row against pretty decent players. My hand was really bad during this game, I think. My starting hand was really bad. Oh, it was this game. My starting hand was really bad in this game. I won 1 game, got a rare token, and I lost. So basically, I paid 100 gems for 1 rare trade token. Now, because of that, I was super tilted. I played badly during my second chance of this challenge, and I only got 1 win. So what this continue button does is that it gives you hope that you could win the final rewards, but the chances are, because you lost that challenge in the first place, that means that these players are going to be super hard. They're going to be doing the same thing as you are doing. They're going to try to continue, they're going to try to win, and your chance of winning are, honestly, I think they're extremely slim. So I got 1 win and 3 losses, which means that I did terrible. I basically wasted 100 gems in my opinion. So yeah, I feel like this continue button, it feeds off of people who get mad easy, and it feeds off of their tiltedness for them to pay gems and then try to get that final reward, even though in most cases they're not going to get it. Because I thought I could have gotten 15 wins, but I should have given up during that 10 win. I knew okay, these players are going to be super hard, I'm not going to be able to handle it, my deck, I'm not well trained enough in this deck and everything like that. And so I wasted 100 gems for that. And so I think this continue feature, I think is good, but I don't think I'm going to be using it a lot. Because I feel like Supercell is kind of like a psychological thing that you're going to try to steal a lot of people's gems. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is kind of like the dark side that I know a lot of people are going to talk about, is that this continue button. Oh, it's so good. You get to continue challenges to try to get the rewards. Well, the chance of you winning and actually getting those rewards, I don't know, man. I'm going to have to, there needs to be more challenges for me to know if it's worth it. But for now, I look at the continue button, and if these are the results I'm going to get, if I'm going to get extremely bad matchups where I start in the beginning and I get destroyed, I don't know. I think it was this game. Look at this. Well, I just crashed, so I might not show that replay. But anyways, that's the continue button. Freaking crap. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyways, let's talk about a lot of the small features in this update. Right here. Yeah, my game crashed. Like, what the heck game? I've been actually getting a lot of crashes recently. Especially, I think I lost one of my games because I crashed. Not one of those challenge games, but another game. Improvements. So, trading token that requires both players to exchange. Now both players need trade tokens. Yeah, I wonder how well that worked. Yeah, I wonder how well that worked. I think that's a stupid change. I think that they shouldn't have made it like that. They want to prevent trade sniping. So, like, if I join a tournament, if I join someone's clan, I can snipe other people's trades. Or when two people are talking in my clan and they want to trade, I can snipe their trade. Then why don't you just have personalized trading? Let's say I want to trade with someone named Banana. I can personally invite them to trade Banana. Alright? It will still take 1 trade token. I wouldn't post it for everybody. I wouldn't get trade sniped. I can have a personalized trading if I just say I want to trade with Banana. If they add that in, I can also trade with people on my friends list. So I think this stupid require both sides for trade token, and they're gonna over double the amount of trade token added to the game. So if no one's gonna trade me, what's the point of having a bunch of people have a bunch of extra trade tokens? I think instead they should have personalized trading, so I can trade with anybody who's my friend or anybody in my clan. but it's only to them. I only offer it to them, and it does not require double trade tokens. And of course, if they want to decline that trade, they can always decline that trade. Easy. When joining clans, you can't trade right away. All right. Clans recommended. Oh, they changed clan search. Okay, and that doesn't really matter. Super magical chests are now changed to mega lightning chests, which come with the lightning strike that are in normal lightning chests. Sure, I think that's gonna make super magical chests a lot better than they currently are. If you can reroll your legendaries and epics, I think that's actually a good trade. A good feature. That being said, though, super magical chests aren't that common, so you're not gonna be seeing that much. You can add friends at the end of 2v2 battles. I think that's pretty good. You know, if you like somebody, if you think they're cool, you can add them. Name change for gems, that's good. If you wanna change your name for gems, that's good. If you don't like your name and you already wasted the name, the free name change, now you can change for gems, so that's good. Emotes for gems, yes. Now I can buy emotes for gems. Of course, as a free-to-play player, this is super good for you. Of course, all the features I mentioned before are pretty good for your free-to-play players. Even this feature is good for free-to-play players, in my opinion. But now you can buy emotes. I'll get on that topic a little more later. I'll talk about that more a little bit later. But just a few things I need to mention first. Speed up card request for gems. Yes, if I want to request more cards, because I can request cards in 5 minutes, I can just, boom, request cards. I can pay 1 gem to request more cards quickly. That's super good if you just have like 10 minutes left, but you need to go sleep or you need to go to work or something. That's super good for you. I really like that feature. I think that feature is one of, replacing quests for gems. Yes, if I want to replace this quest, I can replace it 1 day for free, but I can replace it again. I like these quests, so I'm going to keep them. But you can replace them for more. I like that feature. That feature is also good. War bonuses now contain gems, so that could be cool. The new player profile is changed. And legend trophies have been removed. I am kind of sad because I like having that legendary trophy on my profile. It's kind of blingy. Like, boom, I actually have legendary trophies. Not a lot of people have them, and I'm really proud that I had mine. But because legendary token are removed, instead they give you this royal giant or this royal ghost emote. I think it's cool. The royal ghost emote, the same shape and figure as these guys. Of course, you get these free tokens from the CRL. If you signed up for the Fantasy Royale, and you also get this token, or you also get this emote if you watched it. And this emote being pretty funny too. Ooh, heck yeah. So I think that's a cool reward. It rewards people who have been playing this game for a long time. Not only that, but it rewards players who have, been a little bit competitive and tried to get over 4,000 trophies to get legendary cups. And another thing is when I talked about this, yeah, I think that being able to buy emotes is a good thing. That being said, though, I'm not gonna spend all my gems buying useless emotes because they're not really that good. I don't like any of the goblin emotes, I'll be honest. The giant emotes, hog rider emotes are The royal hog emotes are barbarian emotes are skeleton, I really like skeletons, however, I think skeleton emotes are Wizard, dabbing wizard is classic, but meh. Electro wizard, These new ones that you get from Halloween, or from, Black Friday, I really don't like any of them either. I think the bomber's cute. I like the mini pack of pancakes. The minion is really cute too, but I'm not a big fan. The princess emotes though, I don't really like the princess. However, this emote, the ones with the peace sign, this princess emote, hands down best emote that they've come out with. I'll be honest, I really like this emote. I think it looks so stupid, and I like that peace sign. So if I ever see this emote in the shop, I will buy it. That being said, though, I'll just stick with my 2 free emotes. Actually, 6 free emotes. These are all free. So hopefully most of you have gotten these emotes. Maybe not this one. Maybe not this one. If you have to have watched it. But yeah, a lot of free emotes. So, all in all, let's sum up this update. And there's also a balance change where they rework Elixir Collector and Freeze, but whatever. Let's talk about this update. Oh, okay. One last feature that I need to mention. They changed the player profile. Now, You know, you have your leagues here, and then you have what you're previously with. You have badges. Now these new badges, you know, are kind of like, hey, I won 12 wins in a grand challenge. By the way, I have not won 12 wins in a grand challenge. I think this may have been like for the bandit challenge or something, because I feel like that's the only challenge I've gone 12 wins in. That's like kind of a grand challenge, or maybe it was the 15 win challenge that you play with 2v2. I don't know, man, but I haven't won a 12 win in the grand challenge, but I'm so happy I got that anyways. We won 1,000 wins, played for 2 years. This is the highest league. This is the highest my collection day or my clan war wins, and this is also my classic challenge wins. And then they have my stats royale. Man, wins, you know, just the favorite, just normal thing. Clan war stats, challenge stats, and then my battle deck. What do I think about this new player profile? I think it's horrible. I hate it. The old GUI was normal. It matched with this. It matched with, you know, everything here. It was uniformed, and it was also simplistic and short. Like, there's so much scrolling that has to be done. Like, you know, I don't really care about all this garbage. Badges, I think, are useless. Who cares about badges? I don't care if you've been playing for 1 or 2 years. I don't care how many grand challenges you have. I don't care about how many classic challenges you have. You can have 100 classic challenges. Doesn't mean you're good. You can have no classic challenge wins. That doesn't mean you're good. You can have, doesn't mean you're bad. You know, I don't really care about these badges. I mean, you can be a good player without having grand challenge wins. All right, you can just be free to play or whatever. So it kind of singles out people who like have a lot of times on their hand and have a lot of money to play in this game. So that and have if singles players out who have a lot of time, a lot of money, and just play this game a lot. Because of course those players are gonna have decked out badges. Again, it doesn't mean that they're necessarily good. It just means that they've practiced a lot and have max cards. This could be good if, you know, I don't know. I can't care less about the badges. Yeah, I just hate it. It's so long. Why do I have to scroll down? Why do you make it simpler? All right, why can't everything be on one page? Hate it. There is something that I also hate about that global tournament that I failed to mention earlier before I sum up my my everything. The global tournament, the card cap was 10. So basically, if you had level 9 cards, they were actually under level. The max level card was level 10. So let's say I have level 9 cards. Oh, you thought, oh, level 9 cards. I upgraded all my level 9 cards so I can use all my level 9 cards in challenges, classic challenges, and grand challenges. That being said, though, in this global tournament, if you have level 9 cards, nope, they were low level. They needed to be level 10. So I hated that. Why Supercell? Why would you do that? Why would you make the card? Why would you make the card's highest level be level 10? Why would you single out free-to-play players who, let's say, only have level 9 cards and only upgrade cards to level 9 just so they could be able to play them in tournaments? Why would you do that? I really wanted to play this deck in that global challenge. However, my Baby Dragon and my Barbarian Bear were level 9. So I know like that wouldn't be good enough, and I would have lost some games just because of that. Why Supercell? Why would you do that? Why are you trying to be more friendly to your pay-to-win players and your free-to-play players that have level 9 cards? Why are they punished in the in this global tournament just because their cards aren't level 10? I think that was stupid. That was one of the things that annoyed me the most about the global tournament. Is that if you had level 9 cards, they were under leveled. Even though level 9 card is supposed to be tournament standard, well, I guess they're not tournament standard if the tournament standard cap was level 10. Yeah, that's the thing I had to complain about. I'm sorry. But bottom line about this update, what would I give this update? As a free-to-play player, super good. They've added a lot of nice things. For example, Clan Wars, I can now get gems and more gold. These global tournaments have more rewards in them. These tournaments are now free, and I can build whatever I want in them. These challenges, I can continue them with gems and hopefully, you know, make up my money. Now emotes are free, or not free, but I can buy with gems. Now, you know, they're giving away free emotes. All right, so as a free-to-play player, really nice. Also, re-rolling quests. As a free-to-play player, quests are really important to grow your collection. So just a lot of things that are being free to play friendly. The one thing I commend on Supercell is I thank them on is that their continued support for the free to play players. I really like that. They've added a lot of nice features for free to play. All right, now everything else in this update, I really like the grand tournaments, and I really like this revamped tournament system. How it's like, these private tournaments. I really like that for practice, even though I don't use it that much. These grand tournaments are so fun to play, so fun to watch. As long as they don't make the level cap level 10, which excludes level 9 cards, that's fine. That's all I want. And now for the bad of this update. All right, freaking star points ugly. Alright, let's just say that. Not only are they only for level 13 players, but they're pretty ugly. I mean, let's be honest here. I think star points are ugly. Alright, unpopular opinion, maybe. But, yeah, it's just ugly. It's ugly. Star points, disgusting. I don't like them. Player profile, disgusting. This is disgusting too, alright? Continue button, manipulative. Hate it. I might just be tilted from losing last night, I'll be honest, but, I'm not the hugest fan of the continue button. They removed that chest. I really like that chest in the end. What can I say? But yeah, that's basically the update in a nutshell. Of course, they're going to come out with new cards, new balance changes, but that's update. All in all, again, I would give it like a 5 out of 10. They've added a lot of good features for free-to-play, which I really enjoy. Star points are not free-to-play friendly. I'm okay with that, because it encourages people who've maxed out their accounts to keep playing. And it also rewards people who've put in a lot of time and maxed out their account. Now they have a little bonus at the end. No, I'm okay with that. I just think they're ugly. And hopefully in the future, they have better skins, because the skins that they have now look like someone pissed on them. It's really, I really think they're ugly. I'll be honest. A really unpopular opinion, probably. But yeah, I don't know. This update wasn't that feature heavy, and they said they're gonna add this new game mode, but like that's not part of this update. It's kind of like Gem Rush and Gold Rush. It wasn't part of the update. It's just something that they're gonna add in the future. So that I can't include in this update. So yeah, a pretty uneventful update. I'm just gonna continue playing. Again, small improvements to free to play are always welcome. And yeah, what can I say? Update pretty okay, but not the best update in the world. Now, looking back on it, this quest update was actually pretty good. This quest update, I complained a lot about when it first came out, but now that I think about it, I'm so super close to this magical chest. Hopefully, I wish I could have gone into this video, but I can't speed this up. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. That has been me. Again, gonna try to grind a little bit more. Hog Rider are basically max. All I just need is people to trade these cards, and that'll be good. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next time, I don't know, we'll see what I have. See you guys then. This update is okay, I guess. Not great, but not terrible.